Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to make hummus. We actually call it hummus, okay? It comes from your throat. Hummus, from the back of your throat. Hummus. But it's okay if you say hummus, you can still have it. It's Homos, hummus in English, but in Hebrew or in Arabic it's hummus, okay? And I was looking for a spread that for bread or maybe a dip for different veggies that I like to eat, or maybe a rice cake, some spread with it. And I'm so not able to find something that really will work for my food plan. So hummus is very good because the ingredients are wonderful. You don't have to cook anything. It's cold, and I like that idea too because it's healthy. So main ingredient is garbanzo bean or chickpeas. So I don't cook the chickpeas. Some people do. It's fine. You can do that. And by the way, it's a very vegan or vegetarian dish. For people that are vegan or vegetarian, it's a very good, I wouldn't say dish, spread. So I use it from a can, and it's 16 ounce. So I use 2 cans, okay? Hummus stays for 1 good week, maybe even more, in the refrigerator, not freeze it. In the refrigerator. Some people do freeze it. I don't freeze it. So I put it in a drainer, as you can see, and then I pour the other can, and I wash it. So now I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. I'm gonna rinse it. I'm gonna rinse it and let it be drained. Here, let's see if it stays. Okay. The other ingredient is tahini. Tahini, it spells Tahini. It's an ingredient that is pure sesame. There's nothing else to it. You have to look at the ingredients when you buy something, right? So tahini butter. Sesame butter. Sesame butter, pure. That is 16 ounce. So I'm gonna use about half of 16 ounce over 2 pounds. So 2 pounds over half a pound, right? So and the other ingredient is lemon juice, squeezed, fresh. I already squeezed it. So it's about a third of a cup. And salt, and garlic. You remember that little box? I peeled them in advance and I put them in the refrigerator, and then when I need them, they're washed. If I need, it's very ready for the next thing. So I usually do this in the evenings when it's the quiet, calming time of my day. I just peel garlic if I need and store it in the refrigerator. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here and I'm gonna move the camera. Hopefully you can see. So now you can see my food processor, right? And here I have vegetables, cucumber, tomatoes, lots of lemon. That's a very Mediterranean item. And onion. So we'll see. I might do Israeli salad with you, I might not. And I want to show you, this item is so adorable. What you do with that, I cut the lemon to half, right? There you go. And that is to squeeze the lemon. So somebody gave it to me as a gift, I would say over 30 years ago, and every time I use it, I remember that person, and I'm very thankful that she showed me uh, a lemon squeezer. I've seen electric machines for lemon squeezing, electric machines. So I like one day to get that because I use a lot of lemon, okay, in food. So sometimes my hands get tired to squeeze them. Of course, you can use a bottled lemon, but I do have bottled lemon in my kitchen, just in case I run out of lemons and I didn't give attention to it, and I start cooking something, and then I don't have lemons. So let me wash my hands. So I am always making sure I have lemon in my house. Okay, so this is my food processor. The knife that I use is that one. I have others, but this is the one, and it's gonna be a little bit noisy. So the first thing I'm gonna do is the tahini. Okay, pour tahini, and you always can add more. So do less is better. Now I need water. Okay, here is my 01 water, and I boil about a quarter of a cup of water. Some of the lemon, it's probably a quarter of a cup, add a little more. Garlic. Now that's a lot of garlic, but I think I'm gonna use it all because the garlic, the fresh garlic, gives to the hummus some hot spice. It's tingling in your tongue from the garlic. So I like garlic. Salt, I would say about a quarter of a teaspoon for now, and I don't measure. I will taste it. Now don't put too much. I think I put the whole thing, a quarter of a teaspoon. Okay. And now I'm gonna start to turn on that little noisy item. Okay, ready? Haha. Oh, when I do like this, it's more quiet. So I open it, I look, it's kind of thick. Add a little bit lemon. A little bit more because remember the garlic is in there, so we want to smoosh the garlic. Okay, all right, there you go. So now water and garbanzo. There you go. Just do it little by little, okay? That's the way I do it anyway. Oh, there you go. Water, probably half a cup, okay? Okay. I leave few for decoration on the top. Okay, so now doesn't look ready, okay? would say about 5 minutes, the whole thing. That's not that much, right? Great, isn't it? So, oh goodness. So, we're gonna check it. So, not yet, guys. I'm gonna taste it, okay? Excellent. Secret ingredient: olive oil, eyeball, little bit. 1, 2, 3. Enough. I would say about 3 tablespoons. Very healthy. Unsaturated fat. Doesn't clog your pores. Tahini and olive oil does not clog your pores. Garbanzo bean is fiber and protein, and the fiber is very good to lower cholesterol, and protein, you know, it's very good for you. So this is a perfect item to eat. It's a perfect dip to have. Okay, so I'm gonna check it again. So I'm gonna use this pretty spoon. I think it's ready. You see what I'm doing? I'm going around here, making sure anything did not stick on the walls of the food processor. Because tahini, the sesame butter, tahini, is very thick. Sometimes it gets stuck on the walls of the food processor, and then it's a waste. You want to mix it all. I think this is done. I'm gonna give it another mix, and I think we are done. So while it's mixing, I'm going to take the water out of here. The lemon juice stays here. Done. So I just want to make sure that when you remove, right? When you remove the knife of the food processor, you have to be very careful, especially with spreads. So it looks like I used the tahini. I probably used 2/3 of that box, which is 16 ounce. So make the calculation, okay? Yeah, I just know how hummus needs to look, okay? It's hard for me to say amounts. I did use 2 pounds, 2 16-ounce can of garbanzo bean and 1 jar of tahini, which is 16 ounce, but I only use 3/4 of it. One quarter I left for next time. So I just don't want to do it too high calorie. I want to make it as healthy as possible, okay? So I want to show you, because this is very dangerous knife. So what I do is, oh, you can't see, so okay. So what I do is I take a spoon and just do that. This is very an item that you really need to be careful, okay? It's very sharp. I know it's a spread and you don't want to waste anything, but oh well, it's a little bit waste better than dangerous. Okay, you see the consistent? It's like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's like a cream, like an icing. Okay, like icing in the cake. And when you put it in the refrigerator, it gets a little harder. because the tahini becomes harder when it's in a cold temperature, okay? So now the rest of it I'm probably gonna have for lunch. I'm gonna leave that here, and I usually eat it with carrots. So I just dip, okay? I dip like this, voila. Mmm, delicious. I'm gonna leave it all there for now, and very good. The key is to have the right tahini. Garbanzo beans always the same from a can, but tahini has to be a good quality. So I never use this one because the pandemic situation. I'm trying not to go to the stores. I usually go to the Middle Eastern store and buy the best one that I know, which calls Beirut. But I ordered that from Wegmans, and I just got it, and it's good. So hey, never went to the store for a specialty ingredient. Okay, so now we're going to do Israeli salad, and I'm not going to cut all those vegetables with you because it takes a long time, okay? So guys, here is the Israeli salad. That's how we call it, Israeli salad. So I cut some of it, and it looks so beautiful and colorful. I'm gonna do some onion. Basically, let me put the camera better. Basically, it's cucumbers and tomatoes. And if you want to add onion, you're welcome to, but you don't have to, okay? And I chop it very, very small. This time, I chop it medium because I don't want to spend a lot of time. But I chop it very small, and the key is to have in a spoon or in a fork, when you eat it, you have all the vegetables on your fork. So I have little tomatoes today. I usually have larger tomatoes than that. But that's what I have, and they are really delicious tomatoes. I don't know if you've ever seen tomatoes like they're not cherry tomatoes. They're something else. They're not plum. Perhaps they're plum mini tomatoes. They're so sweet. You feel like you're having a fruit, which tomatoes is a fruit. So believe it or not. So I've been very cautious not to have too much of it. So, excuse me. So there you go. Look at that salad, right? So colorful, huh? So it's nice to have green onion here, or guess what? What else? Okay, who is gonna tell me what else? What else? Parsley, dill, and cilantro. Those three ingredients really work, right? Yes, on Mediterranean cooking. But I don't have any today, so I'm not gonna do any herbs. I'm just gonna do spices, okay? So now I still have some lemon from leftover from the hummus, and it's about a quarter of a cup. Pour it all up, okay? Avocado oil. That's it. 1 tablespoon. And salt. That's it for me. You can add pepper, but I don't really want to add pepper. Delicious. So that's my lunch, guys, okay? A little bit hummus, a little bit, a lot of vegetables, okay? And that's my lunch. So this is my lunch. Okay, so we're gonna taste it, right? So I take a little bit of salad, a little bit of hummus, and then enjoy it. Delicious. I feel the onion, I feel the lemon, I feel the olive oil in the hummus. I usually don't like olive oil. Have you ever heard anybody don't like olive oil? I do. I don't like it. But in the hummus, that's the only way I like it. Don't get it. Don't know why. But anyway, it's the most healthy meal you can have. You can have salad, seconds, third, as much as you want. But hummus, be watchful. It is high calorie a little bit. So don't overeat it, okay? Probably 3 tablespoons for lunch. I also spread it on a rice cake and put a bunch of salad on top. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I had a lot of challenges today to do this video, but I overcome it. By the grace of God, I overcome it. And please put comments. I want to know what you think about this video or another video, and please let me know what would you like to see, because it gives me ideas from where to start. So I would like to do a video about stuffed grape leaves, which that is a very interesting dish, and it's a little work, but it's definitely Middle Eastern, definitely Mediterranean dish. It cannot be more Mediterranean than stuffed grape leaves, okay? So I hope you have a good day and enjoy your lunch with hummus. Bye bye.